shake, 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 shake it. Alright, we gotta get to work right away, guys, so let's do it. Let's start it up. It is day 11.
Day 4, right back into the lower body, and the format is super burnout, so we're going to get into that one in terms of super burnout. As you remember, get all the exercises out of the way, hold the burnout to the end, because it's super to do. So let's get right into the warm-up. Start with some leg swings, set one foot into the floor, and just start with a movement forward and back. This is just going to bring a little bit of flexibility into your hips and then the glutes. How you feeling? Feel good? Yeah, good core cardio yesterday. Wasn't so bad. I mean, it was bad. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Bring it up and back down. Other side, up and down. So as you come into your second round of your lower and upper body, the second half of the week, you have the exercises that are different, right, than what you did earlier in the week, but they're complementary. So I always want you to remember that all of these workouts are put together for a reason. Last one, set your foot. Now set back into the glutes and then reach down, hamstring stretch, come up and tap. So if you ever feel like we do an exercise at the beginning of the week and you're like, okay, that was all right, but I don't know what's gonna happen the rest of the week, I promise you it's thought through, it's made to be put together. You're gonna start to see that more and more, especially today as we finish off the lower body for week 2. Last one, and then come up into the quads. Still working with tempo. What's the tempo? 2 by 2. 2 and 2 is your tempo, is what you're working with this week. So we're gonna stay with that. Also bringing in a new exercise today. I've been waiting for it, I was excited about it, and I think you're gonna like it. Because I think you're gonna like what it does for your legs. All right, so check it out. First two exercises, we're gonna go into the staggered deadlift. Remember, with a dumbbell, hold it on the dumbbell, one hand, down 2, up 2, that is gonna be your tempo. And in terms of weight, I'm gonna grab my 20 for that one. Nah, just kidding, I'm gonna grab a 25. I like it. And then with the weight,
25
you're gonna have a new exercise. It's called a swing. You're gonna use a dumbbell, and what that means is you're gonna have your feet wide enough to where you can come down. It's not a sumo width, but it's wide enough to where it allows you to hold on to the dumbbell right up underneath. You're going to bend your knees, bend your legs, lift up towards the top, and this is how you swing a dumbbell.
I know
up,
this.
is actually through your lower body. As the weight drops down, you're gonna squeeze your glutes and quads to lift up, hip thrust forward, right back down. This controlled movement is so good for everything in the lower body. I'm gonna teach you how to do it correctly. So, you're gonna choose a weight accordingly. First things first, let's get into the staggered leg deadlift. One leg first, hips are square, 2 by 2 tempo. Ready, set, go. Down, 2, up, 2. I'm gonna remind you of the tempo. So, you're gonna choose a weight accordingly. First things first, let's get into the staggered leg deadlift. One leg first, hips are square, 2 by 2 tempo. Ready, set, go. Down, 2, up, 2. I'm going to remind you of the tempo because you got to take that day off from me yesterday. Bring it down, 2, up, 2. But no matter what, in terms of a tempo, what do you not sacrifice? Your form. Thinking about everything you've already learned in terms of a staggered leg deadlift. Single leg, the back foot is just a kickstand. The weight is set into the front foot. This allows you to sink down, really get into the hamstring and glutes. It's my favorite way to do a deadlift for that reason. Bring it down, 2, up, 2. Your range is gonna be down as far as you feel the stretch in the hamstring. Then you squeeze your booty cheek right there as you lift up to the top. Same with the tempo, down, 2, up, 2. Stay with it, down and up. Last one, 2, up, 2. Set it down. If you've never done a swing before in terms of dumbbell, kettlebell, you've probably heard of kettlebell swings before, then I want you to choose a weight. It doesn't have to be super heavy, but enough to feel the weight that's gonna pull you down. So I'm gonna start with the 25. Set your feet, hold on to the bell, firm grip, and let's go. You're gonna drop down, lift up, drop down, lift up. In terms of a swing, your upper body it's not doing any work right now. What I mean by that is my lower body is giving me the momentum to lift up. So think about it. As I bend my legs, bend my knees, drop down to the heels, dumbbell comes back, and then my glutes are gonna start to push. Hips push up, right back down. Lift up and down. Core is locked in. There shouldn't be any sort of pull or feeling of a pull in your lower back. If you do, that means you're dropping down and letting the weight pull you into your spine. Don't let that. Make your legs do all the work. Down, lift, bend your legs, up. You can see as you come down, it's into that squat. Lift up, back down. Nice. We've got time for a couple more. 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees and shake it out. How'd that feel? All right, first time, could feel a little bit weird. I promise the more you do it, the more you get back to your legs. I felt that right off the bat. Switch your feet into your staggered leg. Get set. We're going to dive down to the side. Ready, set, go. 2 and 2. Up, up. Bring it down, down, up, up. Hips stay square. Back stays flat. I'm going to remind you of that every time we do a deadlift because I have so many instances where I see people tuck their chin and they look at their feet and then look at my back right now as I do this. You're just falling forward. Lift up. Proper posture. Like mom always told you when you're a kid, right? No slouching. So you stay lifted up. Maybe that was just me. No slouching. I tell my kids all the time, sit up. Don't slouch. So you gotta sit back. Down, down, up, up. That proper posture is setting you up for a perfect deadlift in the future. Who knew? Up, up. Stay with it. Feel the stretch. Squeeze the glute. There's your power. Last one. And good. Set it down. Shake it out. You're gripping a lot today. So you shake it out as you need to. And then think about back to the swings. What was the dumbbell like in terms of weight selection? Was it enough? Did it need to be a little bit heavier, or did it need to be a little bit lighter to get started?
It was enough.
Let's pick him up. Bend your legs first. Let's go. Lift up and down. When you do this, and this is how you know you're doing it correctly, is my upper body doesn't feel a thing, honestly, because I'm bringing it down and my legs are doing all the work. So my legs come down, you see my chest drops, and this allows me to bring it back, lift up by squeezing your glutes and pushing your hips forward. And you should really feel that as you come up to the top, is your booty cheeks squeeze in and then back. Lift up and down. You don't have to go fast on it, but just make sure you hold on to the dumbbell, please. Whatever you're doing, don't let it go flying. Down, lift up, down, lift up. The more you do that, the less you're gonna wanna bend your legs because they're getting fatigued. So you don't wanna have a pull in the lower back. Squeeze the glutes, lift up. Nice, and 3, 2, 1. Set it down, walk it out, shake it out. Good job. Next block, 2 exercises. You're gonna go lighter in your weight because we go into the negative lunge, if you remember that from last week.
Hold on, y'all.
Negative lunges do not require...
Forgot the water. We back.
All right, heavy weight, I'm gonna go 15s. And then second exercise, as we go through this, is alternating reverse lunges. So lots of lunges in this one, and I want you to choose that weight. In terms of negative lunge, remember you start on the floor. Put something underneath your knee if you need to. Tuck your toe, lift up, back down. Then you come up, stay with the light weight. I want you to challenge that to be able then to come into alternating reverse lunges. Choose your range of motion. Again, it's a lot of lunges in one block, I know, but we're really trying to increase that time under tension, right? So get set first, weight set, come all the way down to the floor, negative lunges, let's go. Lift up, change and adjust as you need to, come right back down. Lift up, and down. You will find, you should find, that from those swings, it lifted your heart rate, right? That's how we want it. Minimal breaks, heart rate, little cardio component in every single workout. What should that negative lunge look like? Remember, if any point this is too much, you don't have to do any weight whatsoever because this is a bit of a challenging move. So as you're coming down, even if you have no weights, you have the back toe staying tucked, squeeze up and lift, and then right back down. If you need to adjust, you bring your leg in a little bit more, you lift up, and back down. Finish that off though. 60 full seconds of one side. You got less than 10. Lift up and down. Lift up and down. Last one. Nice. Step it in. We'll shake it out. I'm gonna stick with the 15s, and then we're going to that reverse stepping lunge, alternate side. All right, this is really where you start to feel it. Get ready, get set, and go. Step back and up. The negative lunges, we started from the bottom. Now you're starting from the top. You don't have to go very deep into your lunges, right? You're stepping back, lifting up, not letting your chest drop forward. In terms of your legs are fatiguing, this is how you know you're fatiguing, is you start bending your upper body, moving your upper body more. Make your legs do all the work. Down, straight lift. Down, straight lift. You see my knee isn't going very far down. It's only going halfway down. That's all you need to on this one because you already got the negative lunges. Down, back up. It's going to save your knees as well. Down, back up. Lots of movement today in the lower body. Hope you don't need your legs the rest of the day. Down, right back up. Oof. You got it in 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Oh my goodness. I'm breathing heavy. Heart rate's up. Switching sides into your negatives, so get the weights ready to go. Make sure you have your other legs ready to go. Other side, ready, set, go. Tuck your toe, lift up, right back down. Lift up, right back down. Remember, you don't, when you come down, remember to not bring it down and slam your knee into the floor. This is about your controlled movement. So what I want is when you lift up and you come down, you're coming down just as controlled as when you lift it up, even if you have no weight or dumbbells. So if you have dumbbells, lift up, still have the control to come right back up. All right, so there's no slamming into your knee. But that right there takes all the momentum out, and you've got to use your legs. My legs are getting tired. Yours should be too. Lift it up, back down. Lift it up, back down. A few seconds left. You got time for 2 more. Last one. Ooh. Come up. Shake it up. And how is that time under tension working for you? Because 15s feel really heavy right now. So now we got alternate reverse lunges. Get ready. Get set. Let's finish off this block. Go. Down and lift. The top part of the reverse lunge, honestly, is almost welcoming at this point. After a negative lunge, you're like, oh, thank you for letting me not have to go all the way down. That's how I feel when I'm doing these. Down, back up. No swinging of the dumbbells. If they're starting to swing, that means you got momentum. You need to slow down, and you need to change your weight. Down, lift. Woo! Oh yeah. Not messing around. We got 25 minutes with you. I gotta give you everything I can in those 25 minutes. Bring it down, lift up. Down, lift up. Stay on pace. as best you can or on a pace that works for you. Down, right back up. You got it. One more each side. Last one. And time. Good job. Putting that away, we're going to go into your goblet sumo. So this will go with a little bit of a heavier weight, and we're going to go with the tempo of the 2 and 2. Bring it down. 2.
Oh, yeah.
Up. 2.
Let me get that water.
But normally I would say grab a heavier weight, but this is the third set, so it might be a little bit of a challenge. I'm going to start with a 30, and we're going to see how that goes. Then you're going to go into calf raises, straight up calf raises, lifting up and back down, no tempo, just the lift. So have another dumbbell ready to go. I'll stick with my 30s today, because I don't know about you, my legs are tired. It's tired. That's how it works. That means it's good. Okay? Goblet sumo. Let's get set on this one. I want your feet nice and wide. Heels out. Make it almost look awkward, because that way you can get into your heels. Ready? Tempo. Let's go. Down. 2. Up. 2. As you come into the third block of work with an exercise like this, your legs should feel a little shaky. Right? That's how it should be. Down. 2. Up. 2. Tempo should be a challenge for you. And if it is, that's exactly what I want. And if you have to lighten your weight, that's also exactly what I want, is to challenge yourself to get to the point where your muscles are saying, okay, we gotta go lighter. And that means that it's gonna come back. That means your muscles are gonna come back stronger and have more strength and endurance as we progress. So stay with this. Down, 2, up, 2. And you can just laugh through it. You just laugh through the pain. That's all you gotta do. Down, 2, up, 2. Last one. Come up and bend your knees. Set it down. Grab the dumbbells. On your calf raises, I want your feet right up underneath the hips. So grab both dumbbells. Let's get set. Right up underneath. And let's go. Press up and down. On calf raises, this is what I see a lot. People just lift up and they fall right back down quick. And they're slamming their heels down. Here's what I want you to focus on. Bend your knees slightly. Shift your body weight towards the front of your feet, the front of your shoes, the toes. And with the knees bent slightly, now lift up, hold for a split second, back down. Lift up, back down. That knee bend is gonna push the weight forward just enough to where your calves gotta do all the work. And that makes such a difference. So as opposed to just standing straight up, I want you to bend your knees just slightly. Lift up and down. You got it. And if you ever want the challenge, then you can lift up, and before your heels touch the floor, come right back up. So you have a little bit of a floating heel, just like we talked earlier this week about the bridge. Last one, and set it down. Whoo! Check it out. Move one dumbbell out of the way. Get ready to go back into your goblet. It's your last block right before the burnout, so get set. Pick up the dumbbell. 2 and 2, get ready, get set. Let's go. Drop it down. 2, up, 2. Think about what is going to happen as you fatigue. I already know what's happening. I can tell you right now. You're going to start to do this. Now the weight is starting to pull you forward. All that pressure is going into your lower back. I want your chest lifted, straight up, 2. If you feel like you can't do that, try bringing your feet just a little bit wider, like an inch wider. And then sink down, up, 2. Stay with your pace. 2, up, 2. Focus on pushing through your heels as you come up right there. Oh, that's quads as you come up. Inner thighs, glutes, quads. Sumo gets everything. Bringing it down. 2, up, 2. You got time for 2 more. Last 1. Bringing it down and up. Good. Bend your knees, set it down. Whoo! Calf raises. How's your legs feel? Grab the dumbbells. Let's get ready. I want you to bend your knees slightly once your feet are set. And we're going calf raises. Ready, set, go. Up and down. That slight bend in the knee, I'm telling you, is going to make the difference. So if you've been doing calf raises for years and your knees have been locked out and you're just lifting up and back down, this is what I normally see. This is what I want to see. Knees slightly bent. Shift your body weight forward. And then you got it. Lock it out into the calves right here. Lift up and down. And then try to float those last 30 seconds to lift up and back down. And if you can't, that's fine. And it should be getting to the point where coming back down is really challenging because the weight is just trying to drag you down. And your calves are shot. Your stabilizers are shot. Good. Because mine are too. Straight lift and down. 10 seconds to go. Straight up. Ooh. Try not to go too fast. That's exactly what happens. You lose your balance. Lift up. Down. Last 1. And set it down. All right. Burn out. Grab a loop. I'm going to go blue loop today. Feeling fancy. I'm feeling strong. You're going to go 2 moves with the loop, 2 moves without the loop. First move, set the loop up underneath 1 foot. Quick transition on this one. You're going to hold the loop in the opposite hand. Set the leg back. A front loaded lunge. Remember how we don't go all the way back for a front loaded. Bend your knee. Set. And I want you to stay in a pulse. Quick transition to the other side. Go right into it. Then you're going to lose the loop. Go into your duck raises, into your pigeon calf raises. Okay? Okay. Let's get set. 1 foot. Remember, 3 minutes of work to finish this off. Your legs should be completely done at the end of that. Get ready, get set, and let's go. Down, pulse. I want you to try to have no bottom, no top. Just set right here. And you'll see the quad right now is just firing like crazy on this. And that's exactly what I want, is the quad to fire and stay loaded for 45 seconds. Bend your back knee, that allows you to push into the front heel. You can tilt forward a little bit more because we don't have a weight pushing us forward. I'm okay with that. But really hold on to the loop and just make your legs do the work. Ooh, yeah. It's working. We got less than 10. Quick transition to the other side. In 3, 2, 1. Just step in, quick change, right back to it. That's how long it should take you. Whew. I don't know which leg is more tired at this point. This one feels tired too. They both feel tired. Whew. Shaking right there. Right as I get to the top, I can feel my leg starting to shake and twitch. And that means all the muscles are just done. And that's how I want you to get to that point. Upper body's not doing a thing. It's just holding on to the loop. This is all my lower body doing the work right now. Do not pull on this loop up and down. You just hold on to it. Make your legs do the work. You're going to get rid of it. Finish with your body weight calf raises. Ready, set, and go. Bring it out. Bring your heels out. Heels in, toes out, right into your duck calf raises. But I still want you to think about bend your knees and try to lift up and stay lifting. Do not let your heels touch the floor until this is over. Okay, so lift up, squeeze at the top. Give me that squeeze at the top, that split second squeeze, and then you come right back down. But you shift your body weight forward just enough to load them up. Woo. And just let the sweat drip to the floor while you do this. Focus on something that's not moving to keep your balance. And then you're gonna finish with pigeon, toes in, heels out. Ready, set, go. Quick change, right to it. This one again, you can bend your knees and your legs can touch. There's nothing wrong. Up and down. Straight lift. Again, focus on something that's not moving. Get to the top and give me that split second hold. Lift up and back down. Ooh, Howie. Right down. Up and down. You got it. Almost done. Finish this off. Then your leg. 2, 1. Oh, shake it out.
Yeah.
Nice. He's sweating?
Sweating.
Yeah. All right, give me a little hamstring hold now. Push back. Just hold that move. And then you can come down if you want. You can come a little bit lower. Reach for the outside of the foot. Don't force it. Oh, let your heart rate start to come down. It came up during the swings and it never dropped back down. Switch sides. It's kind of the idea, again, right? Quick breaks, quick transitions, short breaks, everything. Just keeps us moving the entire time. That's why I love these workouts. You get in, you get it done, and you move on with your day. All right, step one leg back, all the way back. Push your heel down. So you can start upright, push the heel down, get set, and then you can shift your body weight to the front. A little hip flexor, calf stretch. Goodness. Start to slow everything down. Switch sides. Bring it down. Remember, as we stretch through these things, we work through, cool down is just letting your heart rate drop. So even after your workout, you're gonna feel warm, but as you move on with your day, your body's cooling down, but it doesn't mean it's stopping working. Quad stretch. Keep building muscle throughout the day. The muscles are working, they're recovering. So that's why we wanna smoke them now, because then they're gonna work for you the rest of the day. That's the idea. Switch sides, other side, hips to the front. Yeah, now that your lower body's done, you know what we gotta do tomorrow?
Upper body.
Upper body, all that stuff. Just shake it out, last little stretch, twist it out. You are done. Way to go. There's your second lower body for the week. Week 2, we're just cruising through. The train is moving right into upper body tomorrow. So I will see you right here for that. Nicely done. That was good.
All right, guys. We've lost some weight so far. We're still chunky monkey, but we're getting some strength. That's day 11 done. I feel good. I feel sweaty. I feel really sweaty, actually. I may just take this out. I'm not gonna wear it. Oh, it's too sweaty. My hair's too long. Okay. So the selfie that we need to do. Week 11, or week 2, I mean. So that's that. Week 2, day 4, done. Day 11, total. We've got 8 weeks straight of working out every day, 25 minutes. I think it's really doable. I don't necessarily want to work out daily, but it's good for your mind, body, soul. Bye guys, I'm out of here.